What even are mushrooms? They're not quite plants, they're not quite animals, they're this weird fungus that grow on dead things and will one day eat us when we die. Up until a few years ago, I didn't even eat mushrooms myself, but it seems like nowadays it's impossible to avoid these weird little fungi. I mean, they're in everything from protein shakes to energy drinks to brain supplements. Every product out there nowadays is boasting some kind of functional mushroom blend to help us think and feel better. So are they legit? And what are the best 5 mushrooms for anxiety? So, after doing a ton of research, the only logical conclusion I could come to is that, yeah, mushrooms are legit. They can help us feel better and think better, and they're definitely worth taking to get our anxiety levels down. At least some of them. Now, the 5 we're going to be talking about in this video, there are a couple of these found in a product I'm going to promote toward the end of the video. So if that sounds like something that interests you, make sure you stick through to the end. Otherwise, just take this information for what it is. First up on our list are reishi mushrooms. Reishi? I think it's reishi, but I'm sure you guys will let me know down below. Reishi mushroom is also known as the mushroom of immortality, and it's been consumed in China for over 2,000 years, where it was once so revered that it was consumed exclusively by royalty. So that's kind of cool. In traditional Chinese medicine, reishi mushrooms have long been used to replenish qi and achieve a sense of calm. But if that's not your cup of tea, that's all right, because in Western medicine, recent clinical trials have also found that reishi mushrooms can decrease anxiety and improve mood, suggesting that it might have a place in mental health therapy. Next up, we've got lion's mane mushroom, which you've probably heard of or seen before. They have a very distinct appearance, this white, shaggy lion's mane look, and apparently they're really sought after for their gourmet properties because they taste like lobster or crab. I'm not a seafood guy, so that does not appeal to me at all. I won't be eating a lion's mane mushroom anytime soon, but I am interested in the mental health benefits that could come from it being in a supplement, and those are primarily its neuroprotective effects. So lion's mane mushroom is pretty well acclaimed for its ability to promote neurogenesis, or the formation of new neural connections in our brain, which for obvious reasons is going to be great for anyone. But even more important for people with anxiety, lion's mane mushroom is also great for regulating the mood. Not like the mood, but like your mood. Lion's mane mushroom can help to prevent the decrease of serotonin and dopamine in the brain, helping us to just feel like we're in a better mood. Also, in clinical trials, lion's mane mushroom has been found to help decrease anxiety, as well as bringing on some antidepressant-like effects. These findings make lion's mane mushroom a very promising candidate for mood regulation therapies. Next up is one of my favorite mushrooms, probably my actual favorite mushroom, not that I'm like the big mushroom guy, but it's cordyceps. And if you've ever watched The Last of Us, the mushroom featured in that show and that video game is cordyceps. Now obviously it's not scientifically accurate, but cordyceps does grow in a really freaky, kind of disgusting way. The good news is you can get it in a supplement rather than just popping them in your mouth. But I digress. We haven't even talked about the benefits. Cordyceps is most well known for boosting energy and stamina, but it also possesses anti-inflammatory and adaptogenic qualities that help reduce stress and anxiety. Research suggests that cordyceps can actually stimulate the central nervous system in such a way as to bring on some antidepressant effects. And on top of this, it also is just a great mood booster, a lot like that lion's mane mushroom we talked about earlier. So all these things combined, all these effects it's having on our body are just more great ways to feel awesome each day, a little bit less anxious, a little bit less depressed. Seriously though, don't look up where cordyceps comes from. Fourth on our list are chaga mushrooms, which look like little burnt pieces of charcoals growing on birch trees in cold climates. And fun piece of history here, they were actually used as coffee substitutes during both world wars. So if they were good enough to get your great-grandpa through World War II, they should be good enough for you. Again, chaga is another mushroom that brings anti-inflammatory properties and helps to boost the immune system. While its relationship with anxiety isn't exactly understood, it's a good alternative to coffee, and if you can cut that high caffeine routine out of your life and consume something like chaga instead, maybe that's a good way to get your stress levels down. Oh yeah, it's also thought to play some role in the adrenal system, so that could have something to do with it, but that's above my level of expertise. And to close out our list with number 5, we've got shiitake mushrooms. Yet another mushroom from China. Good on you, China. You are killing the mushroom game. But this one, unlike the others, is not really known as a functional mushroom, but rather more of a culinary one you've probably seen in food. Nonetheless, what we put into our body becomes our fuel, and when we're burning bad fuel, we have more anxiety and mental health issues. And when we're burning good fuel, we have less anxiety and better mood and all that great stuff. Shiitake mushrooms in particular are rich in B vitamins, which are essential to maintaining a healthy nervous system and keeping stress levels down. This may be a little bit indirect and less exciting than the other mushrooms on this list, but hey, I can't understate the importance of a good diet. Now that's our list, but before you go, I do want to talk to you real quick about an awesome product that contains 2 out of the 5 mushrooms on this list and can help with anxiety significantly. And that product is Magic Mind. Now obviously this is a sponsored product on this video, but it does contain both lion's mane mushroom and cordyceps. So 2 ways to help you decrease anxiety, focus a little bit, and regulate your mood that are a lot better for you than something like coffee or energy drinks. In addition to these 2 functional mushrooms that are in here, there are also a ton of other adaptogens and nootropics. So adaptogens are ingredients that help us to cope better with stress, and nootropics are things that just help our brain to work better. Now I've been drinking this for 8 maybe months now, and I've been loving it. I feel so much better on this stuff than I do on coffee. I don't get any of the normal jitters or anxiety from drinking this that I used to get when I would drink coffee or energy drinks. So for me, it's an easy recommendation. Now, if you want to try this stuff out, I promise it's a lot easier to just drink something like this than buying those functional mushrooms individually. I think it's worth a shot. I'll drop an affiliate code down below so you can get a discount on your first order. The mushrooms are worth trying out, whether you get Magic Mind or you get something else. I really do recommend checking them out, but this, in my opinion, is the best way to go. That's pretty much all I've got for you guys today, but if you want to participate in a question of the day, I have a question for you. When you're dead and buried, if you're dead and buried, would you rather be consumed by worms or mushrooms, and why? Comment down below. Sorry this is dark, but comment down below. Catch you guys next time.